Greetings to all my YouTube brothers and sisters and friends and guests and all that good stuff. This is Brother Damon Chief Jones, coming at you. Anyway, thank you for all your prayers. I've recovered. I'm doing very well. Praise the Lord Jesus. Anyway, I want to tell you that I was on a call with numerous people today, and I've been doing a lot of studying the last several days, and that's why I haven't done no videos. I apologize. I actually lost 2 subscribers, and I think it's because I wasn't shooting it out there real fast like I was initially. But anyway, we have found out that in law school, part of what they teach the bar attorneys is, because they had one that if basically, well, there's more than one, but one was really a wealth of information, and he says that the attorneys are taught that they go by legal theories and concepts. Now, we always knew that in law they had assumption of law and presumption of law. They assumed and presumed a lot of things. But they also were going by theory and dang, I just said the other word. It slipped out of my mind. It's all like a legal theory. We theorize that this means this, and we theorize that means that. They also use deemment. We deem something to be so. That'd be like if I come into court and they say, well, we deem you a dog. Doesn't make me a dog, it just said they deemed it. Or we deem you a human being versus a man. Or we deem you a corporation. And there's non-disclosure. They don't disclose what they deem you. They don't disclose what their assumptions and presumptions are. They don't disclose their theories. And they have no conflict of law in their theory. That's why the judge can so-called get paid the same as the prosecutor. Then the Treasury actually pays the jury. So a jury is paid, even though it's a small amount, they're paid what's called a penance or a stipend for showing up for court and mileage and all that. But the jury is paid the judge issue. They get some money. The judge gets a salary. The prosecutor gets a salary. The only man in that whole building that ain't getting a paycheck is you. And you was minding your own business, doing your own thing when a cop stopped you and wrote you a ticket or asked you for ID for no good reason, or you're in court for some other alleged violation of law. Remember, when the legislature passes a law, now listen, law, law, not color law, law. Under their constitution, they pass a law. But a guy like me or another guy comes along with a publishing company, takes all their laws for this session. Then we go down and we got editors and publishers and proofreaders and linguists, and we go over the laws and we kind of redo the law to make it read better. Well, sometimes it ain't supposed to read better. There's certain words in there for certain reasons, but we modify those words, so we change the words. So it becomes a polluted document. But they do that for the purpose of copyrighting the statute. Okay, so actually, every time the state uses that statute, if they do what they're supposed to by law, and I don't know that they don't do it, but we're searching for the evidence, that every time they charge somebody, then they have to pay the copyright owner. So if it's West Publishing Company or Northwest Publishing or Universal Print or whoever it is that makes the law books, and they're using their statute, because you can use 2 different law books and they have different statutes, because they both took the same law and wrote it separately, so it becomes, quote, a new work. So if they charge you under that, that's just like selling a book. They have to pay a royalty to the writer of the right. So say ABC Sheriff's Office arrests you for disorderly conduct. Well, it ain't the state disorderly conduct, it's the statute that they're arresting you on, which ain't the law. It's not the law. It's something that looks similar to the law, but ain't the law. and they call it color of law, then they have to pay West Publishing Company that made that statute that they used, then they have to pay them a royalty because they used their copyrighted material against you. So they used it in a public medium, being a court or the legal system. Okay, so you got assumption, presumption, legal theory, and one more thing, and I forgot I said it. I hope y'all go back and listen. I probably have to go back. I'm trying to keep this on the top of my mind. I was excited to get some of this stuff, so it puts me another click or two closer to the big scheme of things and the big scam that's going on. Okay, so this is absent legal authority, absent legal advice, and all that other stuff. I ain't no judge, I ain't no attorney, but according to Congress, the United States Congress, I am a private attorney general, and I am a bounty hunter, according to them. Not me, but according to them. This is what my research says. If I find any different, I'll come back and tell you. But this is the way I understand it. This is the way I believe it. But I'll do some more research in that. So I am, when they say a man that is studied in the law is a lawyer. So based on that definition, I'm a lawyer because I'm studied in the law. But then, they want you to quote tell the truth, but they don't tell the truth. In fact, here's an idea. Next time you go to a court and they want to swear you in, then you need to have the judge be sworn in, and you need to have the prosecutor sworn in as well. And if they say we don't have to do it, then you ain't doing it. Say y'all swear in first, and after y'all take the oath, then I'll take it. Because if y'all lie to me, then I'm going to hold you for perjury. And as a judicial officer, and I'm going to ask you if you're a judicial officer or administrative officer, and if you lie, you go to jail. Dingbat. Okay, now here's another thing. Next time the police want to call you in to question you, this is not a get out of jail free card, and this ain't for people that's criminals, but for people that's really innocent and they're trying to learn how to deal with the system. Next time the police call you into an interrogation room and they want to interrogate you, then tell them, you're going to need 2 good witnesses and that you're going to swear them in under penalty of perjury that they're not going to lie to you. And say, well, if you're not going to swear an oath under penalty of perjury, you're not going to lie to me, then I'm not going to participate in this because I'm going to assume if you won't do that, you're going to lie to me. And if you're going to lie to me and might be trustworthy, then if you're going to lie to me, you'll lie about me. So I'm not going to participate in your games. Nah. And if you go to an arraignment, you're in jail and you got to go to arraignment, I'd ask that the judge be sworn in, and then of course he's going to play games, and say, well, I don't know who you are. If you won't swear in and you won't swear you're going to tell the truth, but you don't mean to tell the truth at arraignment, I don't get it. Why is it good for the goose but not for the gander, okay? Just figure that one out, okay? My eyes just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I just keep figuring out more and more about this crooked scam system that we live in. Well, this is Damon Chief Jones, a.k.a. Brother Damon, and I've got a very, very, very exciting 3-day seminar, symposium, whatever you want to call it, that I'm going to in the Southeast, a few states away. And I'm going to be meeting with some world-class instructors and teachers, and I'm going to see what I can harness from that and I can bring back to you all. Please subscribe, and tell your friends to subscribe, and pass this video around to people, okay? And I'll be trying to put some right as fast as I can. Heck, I'm trying to build subscribers, not lose none. And if you got comments or ideas or thoughts, put them in the comment section. Now, if you say nasty cuss words that I think are directly offensive to me or to other people on here, I'm going to remove it. I'll just tell you straight up. Now, I believe in free speech. So if you say you don't believe in me or you want me to prove it, I can prove what I say. That stuff, that's good. If you say you think I'm a liar, that's fine. But if you say you're an idiot, then I say that's a personal attack on me, and I may just remove it because this is my channel. I'm trying to put content out there for law-abiding people that actually go by the laws of God, the laws of our organic Constitution of the United States, and the organic Constitution of their state. Thank you. God bless you. And if you got ideas for a show, hey, just put it in there. Thanks. Have a great day. I see all you good boys and girls. Boy, people just keep messaging me like a firecracker. I can't even get on here for 10 minutes without I keep getting tons of email and stuff. I'm doing the best I can to answer all y'all's email and make phone calls and talk to people. At one time it was just 5 people, but now it's about 25 people I'm talking to and trying to help them. And how much have I charged anybody? 0. How much has anybody gave me? 0. No money, not 1 penny. Now, one good man did take me to dinner. That was great. And one man knew that there was a book that I wanted. Well, there's probably about 20 books I wanted, but this particular book was about $65, and it dealt with the common law, and it was written by a common law attorney, and I really wanted this book. So he asked if there was some good thing he could do for me, and I said, yeah. I said, you could buy that book and send it to me. He said, okay, and he was good to his word, and he did it. So somebody has bought me a book, and somebody did take me out to eat. And I don't want to forget my other friend. I don't want to put him out there and say his name because everybody might start binging on him. But a friend of mine, some of y'all know who he is, he sent me a webcam so I can do Zoom calls and I think Facebook and something else with it. And I can do a video on my computer with it. So I've got 2 gifts and a meal. But I guarantee I have probably put 400 hours into study to do maybe 2 or 3 hours or 5 hours worth of videos for y'all. I don't just come in here like an idiot and just throw stuff down. I got actual paperwork and records and court records and congressional records, court records, documents and papers that are people either fell silent on, and silence is presumptions of the law. It's not my rule, their rule. But I can dig it up. But if you do got a gift, I'll take it. I ain't too proud to take a gift. I ain't gonna sit here and beg. God didn't send me to beg for nobody. But to make the need known, you can contribute to me as a gift, you can contribute to my church as a gift, or you can contribute to my work, which that's tied up with me, but it's also separate. In other words, if I want to go file for a records request, that costs money out of my pocket. So if you want to pay for that, you can give any kind of gift you want. Tell me specifically how you want it used, or just leave it up to me, as long as it's a gift. I'm good. And I'm learning a lot of stuff about the IRS. I'm learning stuff about the Federal Reserve System. I already knew a ton, but I still had a problem connecting a few dots. So my last few dots are getting connected. And there's a few other things I'm learning. But anyway, it all connects. But it's so deep. It's probably going to take me another 3 to 6 months to finish connecting what I need to connect. And then I think I'm connected. And then I don't think it's anything else other than just showing you the record from that day forward. And I'm trying to get something together to make a book, a small book of all this information available to people. Okay, thank you. God bless you. Bye-bye.